Hey guys, Denise Kirksey here. Welcome to the DSD 2.0 automation webinar. First things first, if you have not gone through the new training, then you need to click training right here and click pro and start with getting started in this video right here and watch every single one of them, because the build a listing tool isn't going to make much sense if you haven't seen the training. And you still have to put a few things in. You still need to know how to build the best title and where to put your keywords in your description, because we still want to make our listings unique. We don't want a robot spitting out the same listing over and over for everybody, because then eBay's going to see it and it's not going to rank because everyone's doing it. You want to be different. You want to stand out from everybody else. So definitely click training, click pro, click getting started, and watch these training videos. If you want additional training, you can click live training, and the recorded webinars will be right here. And this is where you're going to go to, excuse me, this is where you're going to go to register for webinars every other Wednesday. We'll do pro and elite. So after that, click tools, click build a listing. No, click e-commerce account settings first, sorry. This is where you're going to go, and you're going to make sure your token is generated, and you're going to set up some settings that are going to just stick with every listing and the tracking system. If you already have a token generated from the old DSD 1.0, then you need to disconnect that account and use this link right here. Once you're already logged in, take this link, copy it, put it in a new tab, and generate it. This will say get token, and you want to get a new token, because it seems like a lot of the problems that people are having with this system is because they still have an old token. So I'm not going to do it on this webinar. But it's really simple. You'll just get the token, it'll take you to eBay, it'll ask you to log in, and then eBay will want to confirm that you want to connect DS Domination to your eBay account. And then once you go back over to DS Domination, your screen will look like this. And then you want to set up these settings. Calculate profit with cashback. I don't recommend calculating any profit with cashback. Cashback is a bonus, so I would put no. End listings when available, lowest stock. I put 4, but I've heard a lot of people saying they're putting 2. So it's definitely up to you. Or you can put 3. It's whatever is comfortable for you. I think after a few months, once we've gone through this and we've gotten used to this system, then 2 might feel a little bit more comfortable. So it's just personal preference. Use only buy box from Amazon. Amazon does not give the buy box to the lowest price seller, so I would put no. It's mainly only going to affect you if you're having DS Domination fulfill your orders. So if you're doing auto fulfill, you want the cheapest price, not the buy box. Auto relist, same item on successful sale. Yes, you always want to relist an item you sell, because it'll keep selling and it'll rank higher and higher every time it sells. PayPal fees. I just set this account up right here. This is a dummy account, and my eBay account that I have that I'm doing this training on is a dummy account. So I'm going to set my PayPal fees to 0 to 3,000. Which is 2.9%. As your sales increase, your fees will decrease. So you'll just have to, like, if I ever start using this account to sell on and my fees go to $3,000 to $10,000, then I'll have to go back in and just change my fees. So it's easy. Put your PayPal email in. eBay fees, I don't have a store on this account, so I'm going to put no store. That's 10%. If you have a store, you pay 9% in eBay fees. Postal code, this is something I think that's new with everybody, but Put a popular postal code in it when people go to your listings, and it'll say shipping from, I put Los Angeles, California, but Atlanta, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee, Chicago, St. Louis, Missouri. I mean, all of those cities and states will do. It doesn't matter. I would actually test a bunch of different cities out until you find one that works really well. I put my dispatch time for 3 days. If you're just using Amazon, then you might be able to get away with 2 days, but I've noticed some people are saying it's the third day, it's not shipped yet. You're going to be better off putting 3 days on your handling time over 2, because if you put 2 days and you're always putting the tracking number in on the third day, you're never going to hit top rated seller. And top rated seller alone ranks you so much higher um, in the search engine, and your fees and stuff will also start to go down. So I recommend doing that. I didn't do that for the longest time, and my um, input tracking percentage got really low. Like it was, and it's been a battle to bring that account back up to get top rated seller again. So I would just prevent that from happening. Listing duration, I would put 30 days. If you find an item and it starts to sell for you over and over and over, then go ahead and put it good till canceled and put the quantity at 10 and just keep it in there, because you know it's going to sell over and over. And then click Save Settings, and you're all done with that. So next we'll go into Build a Listing. And this is there's a video right here from Hitesh, and it's pretty good. He goes over the pictures and the media gallery and stuff, but it's not hard at all. It's just different, and it's something new to learn. So I definitely wouldn't stress about the pictures, because you can. I'm going to show you guys, but so first things first, I'm going to list something from Amazon. I'm going to list the same bench that I did on my last webinar, just because I'm familiar with it. So copy the URL. This is a URL. Put it right here. Click what kind of template you want to use or layout. I just use text. It's simple. Works good. I like this one over here. And then click Next. Sometimes this does take just a second to load. It's not a big deal. But I think that if you're having problems with this listing tool, try clearing your cookies and your cache in your browser, and I think it should help. So first things first, I copy a title from Amazon or eBay if I'm spidering, just so I have something to look at. I'm going to put patio storage box right here to choose my category. And then I'm also going to put maybe patio storage box is what I'm probably going to put, is because you want to take your first 3 words and you want them to be the most searched keywords in your title, the first 3 letters, and you want it to make sense. So I'm going to put patio storage box, bench, backyard, pool, and also down here it gives you suggestions just like the title builder would. So you can refer to that also. Outdoor garden, backyard, pool. I know it's a wicker resin seat furniture, and I'm out of characters now, so that's good. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to pick my category. You just click these blue numbers right here. It's the easiest way is to choose out of the suggested categories, but if you don't like these categories, you can go all the way down to the bottom and you can do it manually if you want to. totally up to you. So storage, I'm either going to choose storage boxes or outdoor benches, but I want to focus on a storage box. So that's the one I'm going to choose. It'll take you down to the bottom and show you it's selected. So these are the pictures of some similar ones that are listed on eBay. So you can kind of think of what picture you want to use if to make yours stand out. So looking at, I know which one, Amazon uses this one as their cover photo. I think I'm going to use this one as my gallery image. That's going to be my main photo, but I want to put these ones on there also. This one right here is, it's not big enough. It has to be 500 by 500, so we can't crop it. So since I already have 3, I'm just going to skip it. But you can go to Amazon and you can right-click it, save it with your keywords, and then you can go back here and go to upload. But I'm not going to do that right now. And then you can upload it and crop it real quick, and then come back right here and press refresh media gallery, and your pictures that you just uploaded will be right here. So let me just finish my listing. I'm going to copy the title to put it in my description like the training. I'm going to do Control V and it pops right up. And then whatever you do to your description, didn't want that to be centered. I'm going to put patio, storage, vent box will turn your yard into a garden paradise. So I'm also, usually I'll 70-gallon, I'll take something like this and I'm going to put it right here just to make the description easier to read and smaller. So, and then I can take this out. You don't want to overload this with your keywords, but the keywords that you're using, you can put right here. You want it to be 3%, so it's 1.1% so far. So I like the, no, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Balance minimal. You can choose your shipping. There's 4 different ones, and this is the one I like, and I erase this, so I don't care for that statement. So it's all personal preference, what you want to put in yours. If you want to return an item, you must first send us a message, yes. We will coordinate the return. I don't like this. I put, we will forward you the return authorization shipping labels, because even if they're paying shipping back, I can send them a return label and deduct the shipping from it. So it looks comfortable, looks like a good deal with the customer. And then right here you'll put 14-day refund policy on this patio storage bench. And then underline it like the training states. And then you're basically done. I mean, I would clean this up a little bit more and take more stuff out, but I'm not going to go into detail with what the training does. So then I'm going to, all right, UPC codes. There's a website right here, and there's a few of them. It's called UPC.com. You can search your product on here and find a UPC code that it's already using. Amazon already uses UPC codes, so most of these items that you get from Amazon already have UPC codes. So then you can put that in here. You can also go to eBay and you can search this patio storage bench, and I know for a fact that some of these have, there's the model number. So you can find the model number, you can find the UPC codes in this area right here on listings. And I know for a fact that model number is in there, that it's on eBay. Might take me a second. Let me see. But I found it in the sold listings. But next week, all of these will have it. That's my point. So it won't take this long either, because by the time we all start using them, every listing's almost whatever. If it's a category that requires a UPC code, then it's going to be on here. All you have to do is search the other item. So a lot more. I had a more narrow search, I think, when I found it. So I'm not gonna look for it right now. All right. So, and then you want to payment, PayPal, of course. Profit goal. I've sold this item, so I think about 12 to 14% is good profit. I know I've sold it for that. Shipping, USPS ground, UPS ground, it's up to you. Just make sure it doesn't say media mail right here, because I know when you first start, there's a media mail setting on here, and a lot of people were having problems with that. So you have to change your shipping service right here. Dispatch time, I put 3 days. Listing duration, 30. This stuff's already set up for me. The questions, if you want to load questions, you can put load 4 questions or load 2 questions. It says it's loading. Make sure you read the question and the answer, because anyone can go on Amazon and answer those questions. And just, you can change the answer to a correct answer if you don't like, or if you don't like the way it looks. I know for a fact this one has one asking about the lock, if you need a lock to put on it, and it just goes through a loop. So, I mean, it's a good question and a good answer. Just make sure you read them, so you don't want to just upload anything. And then I'm pretty sure I'm done. That's it. I got my price. I got it set up with PayPal. I've got my dispatch time. My description's done. I chose my category. So I'm going to press next. Then right here you can add sources. If you have multiple, I know for a fact that Walmart was selling this, and there's another place also in the Unleashed ones. So then I would just add them there next. And then auto post to eBay, yes. Follow up with buyer. This is a dummy account. But you just click these ones that you want to do. Do you want to auto relist it when it ends but it doesn't sell? I don't like to have my stuff auto listed when listings end. I want to decide if they go back up or if I'm just done with them. But it's up to you. It's personal preference. Some people have 1,000 listings up and they just keep them all up. So it's up to you. And then you're done. Save listing and submit to eBay. I want to go over the tracking system real quick. Listing saved successfully. Then I want to go over the new tracking system, which it's called tracking and management now. So there's my, I've done this listing a few times, so that's why it's the same thing there. This one was just, but this is where it's going to track it on eBay. If a price changes, then it's going to come in here. If you're doing, you have all listings up and you want to import them, you just import them from eBay right here because you're already connected. And it'll bring them all over, but you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to click edit. And you're going to have to put the source in. This one has a source in, but you're going to have to put the source in and the percentage you want to profit so it can monitor your prices. And if a price changes, then it'll change your price. So you can, I haven't sat down and did all my old ones, but I'm putting all my new ones in here. So, and then the ones I do away with, I just won't worry about. So I have my list up here, and I'm in the process of doing them all. But that's basically it. Do y'all have any questions while I'm here? No? What is that? Guess I shouldn't have clicked that. Okay. That's fine. I'm open to answer questions. I want to get everything out there for everybody, so it's not so, because like I said, this is new, and it's going to take some time to figure it out and play with it and stuff and list with it. But you still have your old tools right here also, legacy tools, so you can still do things manually. It's still there. And the source from box is ever going to say for more than Amazon. They are going to slowly integrate more suppliers that are in the elite suppliers, but I think we're going to be doing away with Walmart. So I don't think Walmart's ever going to be in there. I need to ask Jesse about that, because I meant to. That was actually on my list of questions from the last webinar, was to figure out when more elite suppliers are going to go in there. And I'll get back to you guys on that. I just need to ask him. And he'll ask Itesh. I think right now the plan is to get UK going. The UK build a listing with Amazon and stuff. And then I think we're going to concentrate on the rest of the elite suppliers. So I really think that's what's going on right now, because the UK Amazon isn't quite up yet, and I think they plan on having that going by July the 1st or something. I remember them saying July at the webinar. So, okay, well, I am going to wrap this up, but if you guys have any questions, again, just send me a message, and we can do more training or whatever need be.